Hey guys, so I drive by here all the time, and you know, I see this sign. I'll tell you more where I am, but I just thought it's noisy here, so you can probably guess what's behind me. Check it out. This is a pretty historic church. I'm letting you read this, pause it if you want, read it later, but there's the church. Way up there. Beautiful. Right? And goth. Anybody into goth? You'd be right into this place. Gothic design, the architecture. Anybody study a little bit about architecture? Just some of the rules of thirds and pi and all those fancy things. You might appreciate that. Anyway, quite the history. Let's just say that it's been around for a while, and probably one of the oldest structures I know of, maple. Okay, it says here 1862 to give you a better idea. There it is there. Yeah, it looks bigger than what it is when I go wide angle. Everything kind of gets distorted, but to get an actual good perspective of it, you know, looking at it this way, is pretty well how I see it out of my eye. You know, things aren't too distorted. And I just thought I'd show you something else that's pretty cool. Of course, the steeple going way up there, man. Whoops. So, as far as I know, they gone electronic. They probably got some big speaker in there from one of these loud cars that go by here thumping away to play the sound that this would have made back in the day. You can kind of hear it. I got a pen here. I got an idea. I don't want to hit the bell, man. This thing would probably ring and everybody come out with... But check this out. Can you hear it? There we go. There's a little bob there. Of course, this would be the original bell. And they kept it here. This is actually my secondary mission, you could say, to check this out. I've always wanted to check this place out and walk around. I parked around the back before. And there's another little interesting feature here that always caught my eye, and it's starting to get grown out. Here, we'll just do a little look here. I'll show you something. Okay. There we go. If you're coming in, this is what you'd see. And then, of course, I'm going to show you what's behind me. Yeah, here we go. Surprise. A cemetery right over there. I wanted to check out. This is Keel Street. There's Bar Hill. Major Mac. If I just step out on the road here, you'll see the set of lights. God, all this is new. When I moved here, there was still a lot of the old structures from maybe 100 years ago, but just over time, we're seeing this stuff getting just slowly, you know, progress. So this place is quite nice. I'm just noticing here, beautiful stained glass. I haven't been inside. They used this church for a movie set. There was, I guess it was about 5 years ago. I believe they used this church for like an old-fashioned wedding. And they had the whole logistics here, you know, with trailers. They had even the motorhomes and that for the stars. Here, this is a thing I wanted to show you that's slowly disappearing. Check this out. It is totally enveloped by this tree, but I remember back in the day when this tree was half the size. You could see it. It is a wood carving from one of the original trees here. I'll show you in a second, but check that out. Okay. It's right at the other side of the parking lot. Here it looks like it's holding Bible. I'm sure there's all kinds of symbolism here. It's hard to make out, but just to show you how big. There's my hand. Right? There's a log. That's interesting. Don't know what that means. Oh, maybe it was done in 2009. Quite possibly. Can you see that? Here, hang on. Can you see it now? Hey, there you go. So check it out. I'm just looking at the detail. Somebody here buzzed away with either a chainsaw or chisel, or it is sanded down. It's very smooth. I can see some grain. It's probably like a circular type of grinder type setup. But let's look at this. I thought it'd be kind of neat to see. I see another chunk here, and what's disturbing is, well, that's just garbage. There's another big log, I don't know, very odd looking. But I'm gonna mosey over to the other side, and it says there Church of Scotland. Let's go take a look. I'm just gonna, I might be here a while waiting to get across the street. Check this out. I guess I should use the lights. Holy cow, I just put my life on the line, even just to cross a real crosswalk with lights. But hey, you know where I am now, okay? I made it across. Check this out. Starting here, let's do a little special effect on the lens. Let's keep walking. Oh, this is the unique part, okay? Hey, it's very nice here. I just want you to imagine, see the height of the soil here? It's literally up to my chest, okay? Well, the landscape would have been flat, 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 all the way over to there. And in fact, over there. Keel Street's been carved out. I'm saying that just for a reason, you'll figure it out. As we come to... This is what I wanted to show you. Anybody down Keel Street here, coming down Keel Street at rush hour, usually gets, by the way, there's Mac right up there, okay? Keel and Mac. Anybody soon in the old-fashioned rush hour, that was before COVID, geez, I'd be stuck in traffic here all the time, and you'd be here, and what do you do when you're waiting minutes and minutes? You just sit here and you could look around. And I just thought I'd show you. This is a really old cemetery. Look at this. Angus Cameron. 1837. Now, in another video, I pointed out, like, 1850 was sort of like my, just from what I've seen. You rarely see 1837. That's really old. Let's piece this together. There's a lot of stones that have been refurbished or just totally reconditioned or reproduced. Except for that one. Let's continue on. Let's have a look here as a group that fits the frame nice. 1872, Walker. A lot of people from Scotland. Of course, you'll see why. Very heavy Scottish settlement here in the early days. Let's have a look. There's Isabella, McCollum. A lot of McCollums in this area. Neil Black. Look how worn that one is. Can you make that out? It looks like a 5 to me, but there's Sarah. Okay, just to show you where I am. Got a little ways to go. We'll just keep going, okay, quickly here. By the way, there's the cemetery just behind. We'll work our way up that way. 1878, Sloan died 1871, 70s, 1890. I'm just reading it with you guys. I haven't, they've updated it. Now, you know, just from what I remember, we used to walk the dog here, but I don't recall those stones being refurbished like that, or reconditioned, or whatever you want to call it. They're new. They look really nice. And here we go. Check this out. Now, 1827. Here it is here. Okay, we'll just do a little sneak peek here. I'll show you. I'm excited to go here. I haven't been here in a while, but I'd like to just continue on quickly. Okay, it's in real time, no editing. Well, actually, I did pause it to cross the street. You didn't want to see me run for my life. Okay, oh, this is all new. Reconditioned there, eh? So we're seeing a lot of Cameron, McDonald's. Get these names here, and I'm sure if we could type some of these into the computer or whatever, or do a web search, I'm sure there's links to these people that were very significant into Canada, bringing in Canada. I know for a fact, just up there, the Lord Beaverbrook house at the second set of lights, third lights at smack there, they have a building, it's his, and it was his, and they kept it historic. He has a significant role. Check this one out. Let's get a special look at this one. I have to lean over. I'm on a ledge here, and if I go right up there, it'll be too close. It's very 15 years. Archibald, oh, no date. Wait, life on the 27th day of April in the year of our Lord, 1844. It's a unique stone. Total color and everything is totally different. I don't see many. I'm trying to think where I've seen something like that before. But it'd be only like 2 that I recall. Let's have a look at this. So over here, these are original. And from what I gathered, just from the years being here, as I pointed out, remember I told you the soil is a little high there? I think where I'm standing right now, right? You just got to imagine that this road originally was just like 1 lane on each side. And then they added another lane, and then they added a sidewalk. And guess what? They come here and they carve it out. And what do they run into? Uh-oh. You know, so you have to imagine that this was all probably, I'm saying probably, I'm just going by my recollection on just reading about this over the 20 years I've been here. Yeah, they had to move these guys out. They put the stones here, a lot of respect, keeping them nice. But, you know, they do take care of these every year. Actually, probably coming up pretty soon would be a time when they would cover them up with plastic. They go out of the way and really cover this stuff up and make sure that it's very well protected from the salt. I mean, geez, they salt this road here like you wouldn't believe. New development coming up. Look at that. And then it's popping up everywhere. There. The old church. Let's go walk. First, gonna check this area out. And in fact, I think I can just tell some of those stones there were here. And I can just tell by how much empty space there is. And hard to see. I'm going to do a little trick here. There we go. You can see this. There's a dip here. You know, I mean, they're all over the place. I just know it. There's quite a few. And I'm going to tread with respect here because I just fell in a little dip, which makes me kind of, I don't know. It's one of those things. It's kind of hard to explain. Into the bush I go. Why? You know, I've run into headstones that were totally, I mean, they're gone. They're there, but how can you see them? And it just takes, here we go. You can see here. Just looking around for any signs, and of course we got these here. Beautiful, oh, look at this. You know what happened to this one. There's a chunk missing. Probably I went way up. Let's, you know what? Keep the pause button there handy. I'm just going to go through for us. I'm running out of memory on my camera, so I'm going to kind of hop along here. If you like to pause it, study it, I encourage you to, because that's what I'll probably do later. Just looking at the basics, and I'll let you guys get the feel of what's going on here. Check that out, huh? Private. Oh, what? This is pretty recent. That's 1979. Oh, okay. 1979, you were 79 years old. Well, it's sad, private. Oh, let me see if I can shadow this a bit and kind of make it hard to see. Just a, you know, way the light's playing on it here. What can I make out? You know, for my eyes here, it's really hard to see. I mean, I can barely see this. The granite and the shadows are almost the same. I'm looking through the viewfinder. Was that 1880 something? A 4? I'm just gonna go for a little walk. This is a Miller here. Always like just checking out the stones and that. There's Busy Keel Street. I'm gonna go right along the side here. There's a big tree here. It's probably an unlined to the property or something to that effect. Oh, I just drank an ice cap real fast. Yeah, I got the head buzz, but now I'm burping. Look at that, eh? That's cool. I'm gonna go here on the side, you can see it. This thing's tilted. You can see it's just a tad off, probably from the frost. But I find this very interesting. If you want to share the ornate engraving that they've done in the stone. Of course, the urn up there. And we got creepy crawlies here. This guy's got a good spot to set up a web. I'll show you. Boy, I'm only at the start here. I could go on for a long time. Okay, I'm gonna skip that one for now. I'm gonna skip looking at that one for now. Why? This is the closest one here that is right against the road. It is the closest one to the church. And it is blank. Oh, no, here we go. Let's see. I have to get close. See if it'll pick up. There we go. It's just a bright day today, and the camera isn't happy with the background light. But okay, that's what it looks like here. Let's have a look. I can barely make it out, but I'm really interested in this one just because of where its location is. It goes through here slow. Ah, man, I honestly, I think I see something 6 years. This could have been another 6 years. Again, from Scotland. What's that? Oh my god, you can hardly make it out, eh? It's weathered. Wife of... Is that a... I'm gonna guess No, I was gonna say Margaret. I can't make it out, guys. Oh, I wish I could. Because, you know what? I can't even see I can't even see a date. Is that a 7? 1887? He died. That would be the died on the date. 870 something. 1870 something. Okay, so this is the one that's closest. And here we go. Some more stuff here. Just to show you, there was something on top. Probably urn of some kind of design, you know how we see on the other ones. But let's keep looking here. Ooh, I'm bending down. Oh, I'm aching. I just came from physio. I like beat you out. What is this? 1898. Okay. 33-year-old. Give you a name, buddy. Is Elizabeth? Yeah, Elizabeth what? James? Dad of James and... Well, it can't be Elizabeth if it's a dad. What does that say? Oh, I could spend all day here. Anyway, let's look around. Wide angle. Boom. Okay. Put on your 3D glasses. Okay. I want to go. Oh, look at the size of that one. That's big. See that part right there? That's 6 feet. I'm 6 foot. How tall it is. And the tree here? I mean, it's this kind of thing, these kind of things you have to imagine. Show you on size. She's a big tree. Nice to be in the shade. Let's go take a look here, see what we can find. This is very uneven here. And then it flattens out. And see if we can make sense of it. Okay, this is why, probably. Also here, I skipped a second ago. C45. It's an interesting design. It's too bad it fell down. I wasn't there very long. Here, this looks almost like a twin. We got the tree here in my shadow. There we go. That's nice. 1881, December 13th. Aged 7 years old and 2 months. And of course, yeah. And of course, this is kind of cool. This represents both the stones. I see Katie there on the left, is on my left, and of course, Reverend Minister. Okay, so here we go. Got the Reverend for the what does it say here? It was in church on for 15 years, Scotland, December 13th, 1913. Nice piece of bush here. No, I don't see anything there. You know, you plant a tree beside you know, as a marker, or, you know, a nice tree, in respect to the person that was there, you know, mom, dad, or whatever. You put a tree. I know we did that with my grandparents, but I had to go there with a saw afterward, years later, because yeah, it was pretty bad. I had to cut it all down. This is the one. Let's go to the big one here. Like I said, seriously, guys, if you look at my head here, right? That is 6 feet. I'll show you again. Back. I don't want to show you my face. But they're 6 feet. Can you guys see okay? We'll read it together. The shadow there, I'm just trying to... It's beautiful. Big 6 feet right there. I would say... Oh, wait, hang on. Let me see if I can give you a better look on this. There we go. That'll work. 6 feet. Going up, up, and then I have to move so it gets kind of crappy. There you go, guys. That ball's the size of my melon on my shoulders, even bigger. It's huge. And there we go. Let's have a look here. I'm gonna go quick, like I said. I don't know, my memory left on my camera. It's gonna shut down. Let's pause it though, okay, you guys, if you want. You can hear the traffic, you can see the cars going behind in the background. This is the blank side. I mean, that tree, it's a beautiful tree. Hey, it's pretty cool here. So we'll say goodbye to the Camerons here. Isabel and Catherine. And we got a McLaughlin here. And a lot of McLaughlins in the area. They must have all come up once overseas and settled here. Made a mark, good mark.